Once upon a time, there was a dive club that had its own boat, the Sea Lady. Every spring, we'd replace its rotted wood, change the oil in the engine, slap a fresh coat of paint on her, and she would take us out onto the ocean every summer weekend. But life being life, fortunes change, and one day the Sea Lady became an orphan.
Dave sold the boatyard. The new owners wouldn't give us a definite answer that yes, there will be slips next year. There's no storage there this winter, so we were running around trying to find some other place where we could store the boat for the winter. Nobody wants a wood boat. And then we figured, well, even if we find a place where we can store it, we need a commitment from the new owners that we can have a slip there next year. So we finally decided that if we don't have a firm commitment somewhere for a slip next year, what's the sense of storing it this winter if we've got no place to put it? And so we looked around for okay, let's get rid of it, how do we do it? We could sell it, but it's the wrong time of year to be selling a boat. Who wants an old boat like that anyhow? And Ron called around, he found a place that would accept it as a donation. And we finally decided, well, we got to bite the bullet and do that.
After losing the Sea Lady, we were determined to stay together as a dive club, and we preferred to be a club with a boat. As the search dragged on, we began to understand why the North Shore Divers Club was the only club in the state with its own boat. A dive boat worthy of the name is a huge investment. The search dragged on for over a year, and disappointment was growing into despair. Then I found this ad online. The boats that we could afford were too small for our club, and boats of good size were beyond our meager budget. As a matter of fact, boats of good possibilities just didn't come along that often. If nothing else, this boat at least deserved to be looked at.
But I was reluctant to look at a boat that old. You know, we just got rid of the Sea Lady, and now we're looking at another boat that's 40 years old. And
so on Mother's Day, I was calling around to members of the club, anybody, to go down and take a look at it.
However, this one is glass, and I just didn't know what condition it would be in or how easy we could get insurance, if we could get insurance. Went down there and took a look at it, and right away I say this one has possibilities. I like the size of the deck. The hull looked great. Yeah, it needs a paint job, but it was the condition of the hull looked great.
The owner wanted the dock, and the boat came along with it. This was a rare combination. A viable boat that the owner considered a white elephant. Such an opportunity would not come again.
Some others took a look at it too another day, and then we got the survey down there, and Mike came with me for the survey. The survey came out good. It needs work. It's a project boat, but it's a good sound boat. You got a sound hull, a sound engine. The rest is minor. And so we bought it, and we're running with it.
Our club had an established and determined membership. We persisted in our search, and we had one extraordinary stroke of luck.
Sit out, baby. There you are.
That's good enough. Not going anywhere.
My body never screws me up. Never screws me up. It was too small for a small and too big for size.
Okay, face the camera and give me a wave.
How's this?
Okay. And a nice backward fall or whatever you want to do.
Jump in feet first.
Okay.
Let's go, guys. Sweat. All right. You got me good. That's what I call a full back day.
And so we bought it, and we're running with it. And we're having a lot of fun with it. I'm gonna get scrubbed around 5 pounds.
Black things.
What are all those other little white things?
in there. All the clean work I did, you ended up putting the black things in? I'm not helping you shuck anymore.
That's
What am I,
disgusting.
chucking?
So, for those who remember the Sea Lady in the harbor, we're back.